Dr. Wright, you alluded to this in your articulation of concerns about the limited ways in which we talk to young people about sexual issues. And one of the ones you lifted up was, boy, you get a lot of pushback from people who care about the kids who say if you talk about it, you're going to drive behavior. They're going to go out and do stuff no matter what you say about it. And you have a distinct perspective that that's actually not what happens in the real world.
So most of the surveys done, often by large sexual reproductive health groups, it might be the National Institute of Health, the Guttmacher Institute, or the Kaiser Family Foundation. Whenever they do surveys of young people and they ask them whether they've learned about sexuality education and sexual health, whether their parents have talked to them about it, set certain rules for them, all of those kids who have those rules, who have the education and information, and I will add, kids who are often engaged. So that might be chess club, it might be math club, it might be the basketball team, it might be church. But if you've got a combination of those three, it's less likely that you're going to engage in sexual behaviors earlier than other kids. Now, it doesn't mean you're never going to engage in sexual behaviors. We know kids by the time they're 20 years old, about 80% of them have engaged in sexual intercourse. It just means you're more likely to delay. So giving kids sexuality information and keeping them involved in positive life activities helps them delay engaging in mature sexual behaviors, but it also helps them that when they do decide to engage in a behavior, they're actually safer about it. They use contraception and they prevent sexually transmitted diseases more often because they have that information. So when we talk to kids about these issues, they're not engaging in sexual intercourse earlier, they're actually waiting longer because they have positive information. It's the same if you think about substance abuse information. We often get a little nervous talking about substance abuse or drug prevention, but those studies show us the same thing. Kids equipped with good information will tend to wait longer, will be more likely to say no to peer pressure. Even driving, we do better education, we inform them more of the consequences, and kids get better at these kind of behaviors and take less risks.